Hi guys and dolls, happy holidays. Guess what I have on? I have on glitter. I'm not giving it up yet. Actually, this is a liquid glitter. It's by Revlon and I put a glitter highlight, which I didn't really want to do a glitter highlight too, but I didn't have a matte, so I'm like super glittery. But so the Revlon is it's a double tube. So on one hand, like on one side of it, it's a liquid, and on the other side, it's the liquid glitter. So you put the liquid on first, keep your eye closed so it could completely dry. Sometimes I cheat and sit in front of the fan to help it dry. And then I put the liquid glitter on top of it. I haven't had a reaction from the liquid glitter, so we'll see. And I do have some nasal spray and eye drops that I could use, antihistamine eye drops that I could use for the other type of glitter. I won't know if it works until I try. I have to be a guinea pig for myself and see if it works. But see that? It's Revlon and I haven't had an issue with it. So we'll see. But I will try the other glitter, but I'll try medicine to see how it works first. Before I throw myself under the bus, I'll try medicine and see if my body can handle it better that way. Okay, so I want to talk to you. I want to give you examples of people preferring to be treated badly. They prefer this, okay? I talked to a person last night who was full of hot air. I want to be in love. I want a relationship. I want to give love. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Didn't hear from him one peep today, all right? Don't go by words. Take that, words, and one ear out the other. And one ear out the other. So, anyway, I don't really care. All I care about is, giving love to where it's going to be the most appreciated. And that's not in a relationship because people don't appreciate you. Unless you treat them like shit. Then they they appreciate you. Go above and beyond for you. Which a person told me that last night, and I totally agree. He said, you treat women well. They don't want to be bothered. If you treat them like shit, they love you. They can't get enough of you if you treat them badly. I've seen case in point of that my whole life with people. I've seen it recently with a friend of mine who did work for someone that I know. He did something for her house. She not only did not thank him, she didn't offer him a glass of water. She didn't offer him anything to eat. And she damn sure did not say thank you. Remember I did a video about we need to go back to manners? Thank you. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. Manners. None of that. Entitlement. And also gave him a time limit in which to get it done. Now, excuse me, hold it right there, hold it right there, hold it right there. If somebody's doing something for your ass for free, you don't give them a time limit to get it done by, bitch. You better be glad you're getting it done for fucking free. Whoo! Let me breathe. Anyway. He also knows of someone else who he was interested in her, but it didn't work out in a romantic way. So he was going to remain friends with her. Now, she was with a guy for 10 years. He did not work. He didn't bring any money in the house, and he's a drunk. Did not work for 10 years. 10 years. So, now meanwhile, she's sneaking and creeping behind my friend's back. They were just friends, but she's sneaking and creeping behind his back, trying to get with her ex. He knew she was sneaking and creeping with somebody. He didn't know who it was, okay? Then he found out that it was her ex. The one who sat on his ass for 10 years. She paid all the bills. She supplied his alcohol. And she put up with his bullshit. And put up with his control, all of his domination. You're not to have any guy friends. One of her friends is dying of cancer. Let me repeat that. One of her friends, who she is the closest with, one of her closest friends, is dying of cancer. Dying. She's going to drop him because the 10-year loser is creeping back into her life. Remember I did a video earlier and said don't let people creep into your life? If they were a loser back then, what makes you think they're not a loser now? He sat on his ass for 10 years. You paid the bills, you busted your ass, and you bought his alcohol for 10 whole years. And he's controlling and abusive. And she's accepting him back into her life. And her friend that's dying, she cannot talk to him anymore. Imagine you're dying and your closest friend is like, yeah, I can't talk to you anymore because I got a loser in my life and he doesn't like me talking to guys. So I know you're dying, but okay. My friend did more for her in the few months that he's known her than 10-year loser, alcoholic boy. He ain't did nothing for her in 10 years except be a ball and chain. Her family doesn't like him at all. And she's accepting him back into her world and back into her life. And my friend would have did anything in the world for her and has done more for her. Like I said, in the 3 months or 4 months since he's known her, he's done more for her than loser boy did in 10 years. But she wants the 10-year guy. She wants the ball and chain. That's what she prefers. And like I told him, I said, the reason she's not attracted to you is because you are self-sufficient. You don't require a mommy. And she doesn't feel comfortable with that. You have to be really cautious about being comfortable with losers because that's what you're going to crave. And if somebody's coming into your life, let's keep it real up in here. If somebody's coming into your life and they're a ball and chain and they are making you sever ties with other people who you've known a lot longer than you've known him, and you're going to let him have the power, he ain't giving a goddamn dime to you. Not that that justifies telling somebody what to do. It does not. But you ain't contributing nothing. You're a ball and chain and you got the nerve to make her sever ties with everybody and she's stupid enough to let him do it. Okay? Wow. Wow. I like I said, I told my friend, you're self-sufficient. She don't like that. She needs somebody broken. She needs somebody who she can fix. And this is where self-love has to come in. Okay? You have to love yourself to the point where you put yourself on a throne and you say, I'm a queen. I love myself. I respect myself. Because of that, I'm not going to settle for just anybody. Okay? If this person was a ball and chain for 10 years, what in your mind, in your little pea brain, what makes you think that he has changed dramatically? You cannot be that dumb. But when you don't love yourself, you are that dumb because you feel like I don't deserve anything better, so I'm going to settle for scraps. She also told my friend who was there for her through everything, and don't be popping up at my house. I can't be friends with you because I don't want to make him insecure. So don't be popping up at my house because I'll probably have a fit. LOL. LOL my ass. She was serious about that. Don't let that LOL fool you. She was serious. This is the man of my dreams. I know you treat me better than he does and you have a lot more respect for me than he has ever had. But you go ahead and sit on the back burner because he's going to be the new king in my life, the new king piece of shit in my life. And by God, you back off. And I know that you would do things for me. I know that you fixed the lock on my door so I don't get killed in the middle of my sleep at night. I know you fixed the light outside my apartment so that I don't break my neck on the stairs because I've already fallen down the stairs. You've done more for me than anybody's ever done. But you need to back off because I got somebody else now. The same person that I was talking about like a dog and said I would never settle for anything. And she's running back to him. Don't go by what they say. Go by what they do. Don't go by what they say. Go by what they do. Okay? Sybils' father, ex-friend of mine, a lot of psychiatric issues, my God. Including Munchausen, pretending she had cancer when she did not. Milked that lie for about 4 years. With zero symptomology, but you're dying. Okay. I buy that for $2. Anyway. Her father got married to this woman who's a total ditz. I'm surprised she knows how to wipe her nose if she has a cold. She's just really ditzy, is beyond ditzy. All right. Anyway, they got married, they got divorced. They still live together because they can't get enough of each other because it was so much fun the first time around. Get married and get divorced. We have to live up each other, climb up each other's ass. Well, then they had a family get together at one point, right? And the sister jumped his whirl. All right? Excuse me. The sister jumped his whirl and said, you better not marry her again. Even the judge jumped in her ass when you guys went to court when you got divorced the first time. I'm not remarrying her. Come on. I'm not doing that. He got married to her that same summer. Because it was so much fun the first time when we got married and got a divorce. I need to sign up for marriage and divorce number 2. It was just so much fun. She done spent all his money and everything else, put him in debt and everything else, and that's what he prefers. So it seems to me like people have a backwards mentality. I will treat you like a king or queen as long as you disrespect me. You have to cheat on me. You have to lie to me. You have to manipulate me. You have to put me in serious financial debt. You have to make sure that my depression, anxiety, or whatever gets 1,000 times worse than it's ever been. If you're not bringing me all of that drama, then you need to go on somewhere. You have to learn how to love yourself. There's so many videos on YouTube. YouTube is like college, okay? Oh, my nose is tickling. YouTube is like college. Anything you want to know is on YouTube from professionals and from experienced people like myself with tons of life experience, okay? You have to learn how to love yourself. If you think that the only thing you deserve is garbage, that's what you're going to get from now until you take your last breath. Is that what you want your future to look like? Somebody telling you can't talk to your family no more. You can't talk to your friends no more. I know your friend's dying of cancer. I really don't give a shit. Let him die. You can't save his life. So you might as well stop talking to him. If somebody's going to come into your life and be a ball and chain, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you that you're okay with that? And if you don't know how to choose a decent person, man or woman, you don't know how to choose a decent partner, you need to stop dating. What? Right. You need to stop dating. No more dating. And if you're that hot, get some toys on Amazon. And from what I've been told by somebody else who bought a pocket, starts with a P, ends with a Y. He bought one on Amazon. Somebody that I know. The box comes with no label on it, nothing on the label on the package that indicates what it is. So the whole world doesn't know that you're getting a pocket puss or whatever it is that you happen to be buying, a toy of some sort. If that's what you have to have, that's what you need to do. And you need to stay the hell away from people because you're a very poor judge of character. And once I find out that somebody's a piece of shit, even if I don't dump you right then, which I should have, I'm going to eventually my brain's going to click in and say, I feel very disrespected by you. So I'm out. You have to have enough love for yourself that you don't put up with this garbage. And like I said, if you can't judge, you're not a very good judge of character, stop dating until you learn how to do it. Not to say that anybody's dating anymore. They're just screwing, especially on the first date. 5 minutes after they're meeting, they're fucking. But for those who don't act that way, you have to stop getting to know people until you learn how to be a better judge of character. You have to leave people the hell alone until you have a relationship with yourself. If you do not stand up for something, you will fall for anything. And adults are like children. They're just taller. That's all. They're just taller. They still test you like a child would. They still test you. Women go above and beyond and for loser men, and I don't understand that. He don't have a car, so I'm going to be a taxi cab for him. I'll take him everywhere. I'll drive to the moon and back because I love him so much. That's stupid. You just want another child to take care of. That's what's wrong with you. You have a child. You have a desperate need to be someone else's mother. He don't have a place to live. You let him live with you. You give him money. You let him have access to credit cards. You let him open up credit cards in your name. I mean, some people are just a one-way train wreck. And if your entire family's losers, you got to separate from them. Because as long as you're surrounded by losers, you're going to be a loser too. Okay? You have to separate from poison. You have to. You have to separate yourself. You don't owe anybody anything. I don't give a damn how you're related to them. Mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, cat, dog, goldfish, whoever it is disrespecting you, sayonara, get out of my life. And you don't have to tell them that they're out of your life. You just disappear. Block them on all social media so they can't block them on your phone. People will do what you let them do. And I did a video called, I'm going to be paraphrasing because I don't know the exact title, something along the lines of, since when is I'm sorry a get out of jail free card? So they could whoop your ass, punch you in the eye, blacken your eye. You just put a ton of makeup on it to cover it up. You know, you're standing there over the stove with an ice pack on your eye, making a meal for them. You need some serious counseling. You need some serious therapy because you can't think properly. Your brain's not working. And I'm not being harsh. I'm just telling you, your brain's not working. And when your family and friends, if they're decent, they're telling you this person's a piece of crap, and they run down a long list of the things this person's done to you, and you're like, I know, but... Oh my God. You need a psychiatric evaluation. You don't think you deserve more than what you're getting, which is why you're settling for what you're settling for. You don't have respect for yourself. And that's really sad. There's nothing wrong with being alone. There's nothing wrong with that. I'd rather be alone the rest of my life than put up with another man's bullshit. I'm just telling you. I'd rather, because my life would be quieter. I'm not going to be mind screwed. I'm not going to be lied to, cheated on, manipulated. I have to beg for my way because this person is so high on their horse that they're not going to do what I want because it's all about them. Where's the incentive to stay with that person? Tell me. Where's the incentive? There isn't. There's no incentive. I'd rather be alone the rest of my life until I take my last breath because my life will be quieter. And it won't be filled with drama or poisonous people. It won't be filled with none of that. It blows my mind, the things that people settle for. Blows my mind. And then for women, it blows my mind even worse that you decide that this person is suitable to have a child with. This person can't offer you nothing except a stiffy, and you think that's good enough to be a parent with them? You gotta be kidding me. I'm glad you don't hire on your job because based on the fact that they have a smile and dimples, they could be hired based on that alone because they were nice to you and told you how pretty you are. So you hire them. You don't need to go through training. We'll wing it because you're so good looking. No job does that. No company does that. There's requirements. But people don't have requirements in their personal life, and I don't understand that. You have to have requirements. You have to respect me. You don't approach me with your dick in your hand. You don't tell me I got big boobs. You don't act like a whore. You talk to me like you have some freaking sense, and you talk to me like you were raised other than a barn. Okay? Now, if a woman doesn't have any respect for herself, that's a different story. But you should still be the bigger person. Even if she's humping your leg in the bar, you should say, "Hey, babe, whoa. I don't operate on that level. I want to at least have coffee with you first, get to know you a little bit. Is that okay?" You put a stop to it. You draw boundaries around it. Everybody's got their hand out. What can I get from you? Come on. Put it right there. Money, a baby, a place to live, sex, 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 sex. Disrespect, a black eye. Let's go. A baby, because you ain't got no job, you smoke pot all day, and you play video games. Sounds like a good parent to me. I got to get pregnant by you, because you ain't worth 2 pennies you can rub together. How the hell he gonna parent somebody? He can't even parent himself. Or herself, because a lot of women ain't worth nothing either. And you want to have a kid with her because you're careless. You just sticking your wiener in there, and if you get her pregnant, you ain't really worried about it because you just excited to be in the hole. And then you're stuck with a crazy person for the rest of the child's life. Or at least until they're 18. Or until you decide, I'm going to have to drop both you, and I hope my kid understands. And when I see them on social media when they're grown, I will reach out to them because I'll say, hey, I didn't have a relationship with you. I'm very sorry. It crushed me, but your mom's psychotic, and I could not deal with it. I hope you understand. I've always loved you, but I just couldn't deal with your mom. She's crazy. When the person told me last night that people prefer when you treat them like garbage, I'm sorry, I have to agree. I have to agree with them. I've witnessed it myself. I told you all that. I talked to a guy. When I was married, my wife treated me so bad. She didn't want me sexually. If I tried to have sex with her, she called me a pervert. Do you know how small that would make somebody feel if they desire you and you call them a pervert? What? She emasculated me. She treated me so bad. What did he turn around and do? Stood me up, asked me out, and then stood me up. So that tells me that you prefer to be treated like garbage. It tells me that when you got emasculated, you thought that was a party. That was fun. You liked being called a pervert because you're complaining about it, but you're not doing a damn thing about it. So obviously you're okay with it. You will jump over somebody who's a decent person, break your leg, jumping over them to get to somebody just like your ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend. You will break your ass to get to somebody just like them. So the attitude is the same, the abuse is the same, but the faces have changed. When do you get a clue? When do you wake up? When do you wake up? That misery that person's putting you through going to subject you to an entire host of physical ailments, migraines, diabetes, liver failure, heart failure, cancer. Did I say kidney failure? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's going to high blood pressure, possible aneurysm, strokes, heart attacks. That stress will literally take your life. Who's worth dying for? Come on, tell me. Come on, tell me. I don't care if his pecker is 24 karat solid gold. And I don't care if he has green eyes and he's got dimples and he's got dark wavy hair and he's about 6'4" and is built like a Greek god. If he treats you like shit, he's not worth it. If she treats you like shit, she's not worth it. So you have to know that you are worth being treated better. I can't make you love yourself. And if you admit to yourself, I don't have good decision-making skills. I can't choose healthy people for myself. It's time for you to get some therapy. And you could get free therapy on YouTube. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse. No excuse at all. There's a song I listened to the other day. No, today. My bad. Today. And she was singing about, I don't know the name of the song. He's cheating on her. Doesn't eat her meals when he comes home. She knows that he's cheating on her, treating her with disrespect. And what is she doing? Cooking him his meals exactly like he likes them. Loving on him anyway. Part of the lyrics said something along the lines of, I'll love you no matter what, or something. And I was just horrified. When I listened to the word, you got to stop listening to poisonous music because it feeds your head. It feeds poison into your head subconsciously. What? What did I just say? Yep. Don't listen to them R&B songs. You beat my ass and you hated me and you cheated on me with my girlfriend, but you did me so good that I can't help but love you, or whatever. Those aren't the exact lyrics, but this is the principle. I'm going to make your meal just the way you like it because I can't help it. Really? And you know he's cheating on you? Are you serious right now? Oh, getting warm. So what else is new? Yeah. People will, I don't know, lay down, roll over, and allow people to take a dump on them. And I don't understand that. I'm never going to understand that. The last hellish hellhole that I was in with someone, I got out. I was tired of being disrespected. I was tired of being stonewalled. I don't want to talk to you for a whole week. I'll tell you what, bitch, you don't have to ever talk to me again. How's that? Okay? So I put up with that bullshit for about a couple days. And then I basically told him, get lost, I'm done. People will do what you let them do. Being stonewalling, silent treatment, that's emotional abuse. Emotional abuse. I don't deserve that. So I'm not going to put up with it. I'm out. Okay? And if you're the type that you get swirled because somebody give it to you real good in the bed, you need to stop having sex. Because you're being dominated through that. You're being dominated and controlled by sex. Which makes you do stupidness. Makes you do some really dumb things. So you need to stop having sex until you can think straight. Okay? It's time. A new year is going to come, which I'm not looking forward to it because the past couple of years have been a nightmare from hell. And you know who's in office, and you know he's determined to destroy the shit out of this country. Now, I usually don't go there, but I'm going there. I'm not looking forward to another year. But we don't have control over that. We do have control over our personal lives. And we do have control over who we allow in our personal life. And if somebody can't bring respect, get the hell out of here. Get out. Get out. And when they, you throw them out of your life, and then if you need to cry, you cry. And sometimes, a lot of times, and I'm going to let you guys go, a lot of times you have better clarity when you're out of the hellhole with them, so-called relationship or manipulation ship. That's what I was in, a manipulation ship. When you are no longer with that individual, you can see now. You know why? Because you're not smack dab in the middle. When you're smack dab in the middle of the hellhole, you are in fight or flight mode every minute of every hour of every day with this individual. You're in fight or flight mode. It's like a war zone because this person is messing with your head. So it's almost like an emotional Iraq war, Gulf War, You're in fight or flight mode all the time. So you're too busy protecting yourself because you don't know which angle this person's going to come from. Once you're out of it, now comes the depression and anxiety and the sadness. Not because you missed the demon, but because now you can see the hatred that they directed at you. Now you can see that they can't stand your ass. Now they can see that the new car smell, that's what I call it, when they're done with you, the first month or 2 months, the new car smell wears off. They start looking for someone else. Okay? Or they're seeing someone else while they're seeing you. If they're a narcissist, they have a tiny attention span, like a 5-year-old. They have a tiny, tiny, tiny attention span. So they're always looking for something with a better new car smell. Because yours is worn off, so I need a new car smell. You're always in fight or flight mode. So once you're out of the hellhole, you can actually see your hand in front of your face. The fog has cleared. You can see your hand in front of your face. Now you can see when this person said this or did that. Now I know why this weird thing happened, because this person was trying to get with someone else, which happened in the last manipulationship I was in, relationship that I was in. He was trying to stick it in somebody else. She don't want nothing to do with him. And you know what she told a friend of mine? She said, I don't like being alone with him or anywhere near him because he creeps me out. But he was trying to get with her. That was never going to happen. I find that hilarious. I find that freaking hilarious. She wanted nothing to do with it. You can't pay her to be with him. She's smarter than I was. I'll tell you that. But I eventually got smart and got rid of his ass. Okay? I'd rather be alone than be with a demon. If somebody can't love you the way you deserve to be loved, you need to be alone. Okay? You need to be alone. There's nothing wrong with that. You get to learn yourself. You get to give yourself the special love and the special treatment that you deserve. You're going to give it to yourself because other people can't do it anymore. The society we live in, everybody's all about, it's like a dog-eat-dog world. Everybody's all about me, 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 me. What's in it for me? Like I told you in the Bible, I don't know the scripture, but there's a scripture that says people will be lovers of selves. You know what that is? That's narcissism and self-absorption, which goes right along with narcissism. Lovers of selves. You're supposed to love yourself in a healthy way, not in a way of I am better than you. Okay? Just to let you know. My car's better, my clothes are better, I'm better. You love yourself in a healthy way, not in a narcissistic way. Okay? We got enough narcissists out here. We don't need you to be one too. We need you to love yourself in a positive, healthy way where you give your love to people who deserve it. Give your love, to people who deserve it. If people can't reciprocate, you are making an investment. Invest, but you're not getting a return on your investment. Okay? What happens when you flip a house? The house ain't worth $5, but you invest, flip the house. Now it's worth double what it was worth before. It's worth double or more. So you're not only going to get the money that you put into it, you're going to get even more than that. You're going to get a bonus on top of that because of all the work that you put in. But if you put all that work into a person or people and you give, invest, and there is zero return on your investment, that's not smart. That's not a smart business move, and it's not a smart move in your personal life either. It's dumb. It's dumb. I've been dumb. I'm not going to be dumb anymore. And I'll make mistakes, right? It's not bad that you made mistakes. What is bad is if you never learn from those mistakes. That's the biggest problem. Not that you made mistakes, but that you never learned your lesson. And some people lose their life or become violently attacked by the same person that they would kiss the sweat on their damn feet. They're that addicted to them. And the person never respected them, and they'll still kiss their feet. I love you so much. Oh my God. This person wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. You need to turn your brain on and listen to your friends and family, because they're not getting sexed by this person. They're not getting screwed by them mentally and physically. So they can see their hand in front of their face, whereas you can't. Okay? And I'm sorry. If you ditch somebody that I care about, who did everything in the world for you, and you choose this bastard over somebody who basically treated you like a girlfriend and you're not a girlfriend, and you choose this loser, you deserve everything you get because you're stupid. You're stupid. And you're going to be miserable and stupid on top of that. But the person also has medical problems. And they're still self-destructive. She's got an aneurysm. And she's smoking her ass off and she's drinking her ass off. She doesn't give a shit. Take the nicotine, the poisons. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? Take a cigarette and put it in between all your fingers and all your toes and puff them all at the same damn time. Because that's what you're doing. You're going to destroy yourself. You're going to be determined to destroy yourself. If you lose your life, maybe on your deathbed, you'll get a clue. But I don't know. You might be too far gone to get a clue then. It's really sad that some people don't ever learn. They just don't. There's been situations where the man has told the woman or the woman has told the man, I'll kill you. You ever do that again, I will literally kill you. I got fantasies of cutting your throat. What do? You stay with that person. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious right now? Some people are never going to learn. And that's really sad. That's really, really sad. So, as I said before, it's the holiday time. You know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, all of these. People are going to slink over to you like the snakes that they are, and they're going to try to win you over. It was crap before the holiday. Do you think it's going to be better now? They'll live in a fantasy world. A good indicator of future behavior is past behavior. What you see in the past is what you're going to get in the future, and you're going to get it worse. You know why? Because you forgave that person, took them back. They're going to be 1,000 times worse than they were before because you forgave them. They're going to be worse now. I'm not only going to cheat on you now, I'm going to try to screw your mom, your sister, your stepmom, or if I'm a woman, I'm going to have sex with your father. My own father-in-law. Why not? Because you let me get away with everything before, so why should I have a stopping point now? That's how a sick person thinks. And that's what you're signing up for if you choose a person like that. You got to use your brain. You have got to stop using your body, and you have to start using your fucking brains. And you have to start listening to your friends because they are not getting humped by this person. They can think. They're not getting their legs thrown up in the air, so they actually can use this. Pay attention to them and stop getting mad at them. They're trying to talk some damn sense into you. They don't want to go to your funeral. Because you were so dumb, the person threatened you 1,000,000 times, you just let them kill you because you refused to leave. Now they have to go to your funeral. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. You got to use your brain. Stop using your vagina and use your brain. Men, stop using your pecker and use your brain. If the woman is abusive and mean and nasty, get the hell away from her. What do people do nowadays? They get on an insurance policy and then you end up dead. Oops. You know why? Because they want that money. That's what they do for a living. They kill, like I told you before. They kill and use your insurance money. You know how many documentaries, criminal documentaries I saw where the person killed? And you start thinking, well, what was the motive? There's got to be a motive. A lot of times it's money. A lot of times it's money. You think you gave them sex so good that they won't take your life? You must be crazy. Sex is a smokescreen. They know the more they do you, the dumber you get. I'm just keeping it real with you. The more you give them, the more your brains liquefy and slide right out of your ears. We love each other. Sex ain't got nothing to do with love. What did I tell you before? Sex ain't got nothing to do with love unless the person loves you. Otherwise, they're just doing you. Use your brain. Have respect for yourself. Give yourself the love that you deserve. If you don't know how to do it, and that's okay that you don't know. That's fine that you don't know. Turn to YouTube. What did I tell you? It's like college. It will teach you how to have self-respect. It will teach you how to have self-love. It'll teach you how to put boundaries up. Okay? I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. I will come find you. Y'all take care. Love you. Bye.